Alright, guys, so what we're looking at now is GPP JPY, and once again, I'm just going to take you through the analysis and what I saw and what my thoughts were behind taking this trade. I'm actually excited to break this one down because I felt there was a few things um, that I had to look in. I had to forecast this year, and I had to wait and see what the market does before I take that extra step. So without wasting any time, let's just get into it and let me start explaining exactly what I saw. Um, okay, so if you look at this pair, you'll obviously see I have a few horizontal lines there. Um, Structure for the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame. That's why you see those horizontal lines there. Possible areas where the market can go to, and where the market will reverse and retest and go towards. So if you look at, I'll start by explaining this forecast over here. So this pattern that I'm looking at here is actually a continuation pattern. If you look at this area, you'll obviously see that it comes from a deeper correction over there. But obviously, I just wanted to focus on the recent price action, which was right over here, this area. So if I just look at this area over here, um, just zoom more in for you guys. There, let's go. So obviously, I looked at this area here. I think the market was around here before I, or around here before I had any of this. So I was mindful that the market can go up, and I prepared for that. So obviously, I have this which I drew here. So the reason for this here is that I knew if this was a touch on the trend line, a third touch, or a double bottom, as you can see here, I knew and I prepared myself if the market does break impulsively and come to this area, which it usually does, and it gives me that retest over here, I was prepared to take that buy, because I feel like I already forecasted the market. I already knew what the market will do. So I was definitely preparing if the market does go up, that over here I'll put my entry and then just ride with the market. So that's the first thing that I looked at. If the market goes up, that didn't happen. So now let me take you to the part where it played out, what actually happened. So if you look at this second piece of nature here now, you can see that after this area that the market came up, and right there the market um gave some rejection. So if you look at this, I saw it's 1 and 2 and a third touch. Obviously went into the 15 minute just to refine that entry and to see what candlesticks we're getting. So as you can see that the stop loss that I used over here is 15 pips. And what I looked at obviously is, you can see the target over here. So the reason the target is over there is because obviously we're looking at this trend line over here now that we drew. So if you look left, you'll see that this area, I looked at this area obviously on the left hand side, and that is why I set that take profit over there. But being mindful that I knew that if the market comes down, the market can just push up. So it can take me out anytime. That's why I left it there, because if you go into the market and you're saying, okay, it's a third touch, and you're putting your take profit over here at this line, and the market comes down and it just goes back up and it takes you out. So why'd you put your take profit that far? So obviously this was the area I was looking at. Let me just, okay, there's a bag there. There we go. So that's the area I looked at over there. And then as well, like in the previous one that I showed just now, I forecasted this move. So I was preparing myself psychologically and mentally for what the market does when the market does it. So you can see here that I have this impulse, the impulse break is there. You can see that I have this correction, the impulse, the correction, the continuation, and the market will go down. Obviously, my second target, this would be my first target over here. My second target is this area over here where this horizontal line is. So, but you can see that the market pushed right through, there, and there was no correction or anything like that. So obviously I would have missed out on that correction over there, but I am happy because at the end of the day, the forecasting helped me to shape my mind into knowing what to prepare for if the market does do a certain move. So I was fairly happy with this trade over here. Like you can see, I have this horizontal line over here as a potential take profit area, and you can see that the market really pierced through that area there, and it made that retest, and look at that, it just touched that level over there, and you can see that the market then came down, and now it looks like it's probably just gonna trigger up a bit and then go down again. So obviously if I look at that area there, I can look at the market doing this, going up, and then maybe giving us something like this, something like that, and then it could push down. So depending on how the market comes to this area over here, we could actually see that continuation to the downside in the new week's time. But what I found out, what was very important, it was very important for me to forecast and to align my mind with what the market can do, what's probable and what's possible from the market. So guys, I come to the end of this video. I just want to thank you for watching this video. So this is the analysis and the breakdown of GBP JPY. If you find this content valuable, feel free to like and to subscribe to the YouTube channel, as I am looking to grow it. Yeah, once again, thank you for your support.